Welcome. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and today we are going to save to get a month ahead or another month ahead. I do month ahead in two different ways. I do a snowball method that is by the month, and I do a mini method that is by the week. I also do one that is $60 a week, and then this one is only $13 a week. I do this to show that there is a way to get it done, because month ahead is the most pivotal way for those of us who are not in the high income bracket to change our finances. I'm convinced of it. It has done so for me, and I believe it can do so for everyone. So I created this to try and motivate those who this is a little much. And it is much, it's a little much for me to say the truth, but I'm 62, almost 63, and I've got to get it done in a year. That's what I'm pushing for. The best I've done before is a year and 9 months. So I'm really having to push. I'm excited for today because of two things. First, I have a little extra money coming in from a mini challenge that I do on Saturdays that finished and is going to be coming in. And second, because the trackers that are in my minis, a couple of them are about to finish and come up to this new by the week binder for the first time. So I'm excited for those to happen. But before we can do either of those things, we do have to do our daily savings. It's our non-negotiable here. It keeps me on track. It keeps me focused on where I'm going, where I want to be, what goals I have for 2026. So I created this daily calm bundle that's on my coffee for free that has some daily challenges as well as some weeklies. And then I add in this daily edition, which I do daily, which is in a separate listing, but also free. So I use this to keep me focused on the three that I've chosen for 2026. And more than likely, those will go into 2027 because these are not a one and done. These are long term. To get this done is going to take some consistency. And that's why it's so important to have these other challenges, to make it fun, to create things that motivate you. And this motivates me. I absolutely love saving on the daily. So I am going to save for Tuesday and Wednesday. I normally would save daily before I had a channel, but now I like to do that with you. So we're going to do Tuesday and Wednesday today. So for this challenge, this daily edition, I use a left, right, center die to choose between the three who's going to get the money, but there's many methods. You could use a color dot die, a D3, a D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any way to choose between the three. The dot on this is nothing, so we will have to skip it. But today for Tuesday, we got debt payoff, which is pink. And we'll go ahead and roll for Wednesday as well here. And it is also right. So that's two more going to debt payoff. Debt payoff is getting very fat and happy, and it's month. The next challenge, you'll see why. It is the month that the debt payoff gets to get pulled at the end of this month. So it's just wanting to fatten up really nicely. So we're going to see how much money we are going to put into that envelope. So I have all three envelopes here, and these envelopes are also available as well as a blank one. And for me, I roll a D4 daily because it fits my budget. So it's going to be 1 for Tuesday and 1 for Wednesday. So debt payoff may be getting it, but it's not getting too much. So back in the back here, I keep the bank envelopes. Oops, that's too much. All right, so $2 gets placed into debt payoff from the daily edition. The next challenge, I do 3 challenges on the daily. The next one I do, the second one, is from Anna Banana Budgets, and it's roll for your savings goals. And with it, she has us roll a color dot die to determine which type of die we're going to roll for the number, the amount. For this one, I used the calendar to help me rotate between my top 3 goals. So it was debt payoff, retirement, month ahead, and now in August, we're back to debt payoff. At the end of this month, we'll be pulling the money that's in this envelope, and it will go into the larger challenge that I have devoted to debt payoff. So for Tuesday, we have purple, which is a D4, and we are saving 3. 3's been coming up a lot. Wow, 5 days in a row. And then for today, it's purple again, and it's 4. Okay, nice. So then I go to the bank for roll for your savings goals. And for this one, I allocate the top amount that it could be, which is 6. So D6 would have given us $6 to put in. So I do save and budget for $6 a day as the possible when I can. If it's been a month without a lot of overtime, then I just do it and just do exactly what number was rolled. But when I can, so for Tuesday, 3 of the 6 goes into debt payoff, and the other 3 get placed into the daily randomizer. It accrues daily, and then once a week, I do randomize it, and that is Saturday. So for Wednesday, it receives 4 of the 6 into debt payoff, and the remaining 2 go into the daily randomizer. I do enjoy randomizing that on Saturdays. It is a little extra fun. All right, and then the last thing I do is for the emergency, which will become the abundance fund, and that is to keep me from having to take from those top 3 funds should an unexpected or emergent event happen. So as I explained on Monday, I'm going to do it again in case you missed that. What I'm going to be doing, well, first, what I do. This is Save 2027 and 2027 by Superior Budgets. And so for the daily, I simply roll my color dot die and then a D6. And I only am saving the 1 through 6 numbers that are in each block because this is my daily savings. This is calm, not spicy during the day, during the daily time. However, that means these 2 are full. They no longer have any 1 through 6s. So I had a lovely friend in the comments give me a suggestion to what to do, and I'm doing it. So I added all up the amount that I have saved so far in the yellow color block, and it was $44. I printed a new one of these, and I colored in 20 and 24 to make the 44. I added up all the ones that are in the purple, and it was $53. And then I colored in the blocks that make 53. I am going to correct this one because the 4 and the 6, I wanted to be able, because then when I start again, see the reasoning is now I can start the 1 through 6s again. So I did not want to color the 4 and the 6. I wanted to color the 10. I just made a mistake. I will be correcting that. Just print this again and just do my 10. I just haven't had a chance to do so. But I thought that was brilliant because, like I said, now I can do my 1 through 6s again. So right now, though, we're concentrating on finishing the 1 through 6s on these. I have 1 left in the red to complete, and it will be done. So let's see. We're going to be doing 2 days worth. And we're in the blue. And we rolled a 1. All I have is a 2. Is that the last one that's between 1 through 6? Okay, we're going to give it 2 so that we can finish out the blue. So it gets a 2. And when I print the new one now, then I'll just go ahead and add these numbers up and get this one ready for the next go round as well. So I'm grabbing 2 and placing it in the emergency. And then that one is now done. So we're just got left are these three. And we're the red. And like I said, it only has one. So we know what number it's going to be. It is also 2. And now the red one is also done. I love it. It was nice seeing these get all full with the color, but it will happen again. And we will have been able to cross up some of the bigger ones that we can't do on a daily savings. So I love this. Thank you, Erica, for creating this. This is wonderful. And our daily savings, my friend, is complete. And we feel focused and ready to start the fun challenge of getting a month ahead. We're going to start with this the larger challenge. If you're new here, I will explain quickly what the snowball is. The snowball method is just like the snowball method of paying off debt. You take all your fun, whatever you're saving for. Some do just expenses, some do just do bills. I do everything that I spend on in a month. I wanted it to be complete. I took all of those and I divided them into 12 categories and placed them in the 12. They are birthdays, clothing, and medical, holidays, entertainment, miscellaneous, debt, transportation, utilities, insurance, food, and the last one is housing. And these are placed from the smallest to the largest. And this is the full amount I need in a month. For birthdays, it's $60. And so once they got all, I bring 60, so they all would get 5. 12 times 5 is the 60. So at first, all of them got a $5 bill. Then as each one filled up, so birthdays would be filled up first. However, clothing is also 60, and so is medical. So the fun thing here for me was all of three of these finished up at the same time, which gave me their $15 for a snowball, right? So with a 5 for this envelope, with a 5 for that, and the 5 for this. So all of a sudden, I'm bringing $15 plus its own 5, which is 20 to go into holidays, and it's only $80 a month. So it was quickly filled as well. And so it went on until right now I am at the last envelope, and that is housing. I am saving myself here for the 3rd month. This is my 3rd time doing this. I did not do the snowball on the 1st month. I will talk about that in a video sometime. I did it differently. I had not yet done the snowball method for it, but this has worked out so brilliantly. I absolutely love it. So the housing one, though, is so large that I'm having to push to try and get it done. I started in January. I wanted to get this done in a year. So that daily edition that we just did has that fun for a month ahead, and it will be coming in here. Again, I believe it's in... it's either September or October. I'll get another big push from it. So I'm excited about that and trying to get this done. And then I have some challenges on my Monday video, my N90 and my a few of my favorite things challenge that will also come in here. So I've done some things to try and help me push and get this done beyond my $60 that I bring in here. But let's get that $60. But before we do, I did want to talk about that. I am bringing in $12. So I have a mini binder that I do on Saturdays. And it has a month ahead envelope. And it finished this one, and it's $12. So I thought about this. So do I bring this 12 in here? And then I thought, you know what? I have the daily edition envelope. I have the 2 I just told you on Mondays. I think this $12 should go towards my month ahead by the week. One of them should get a little push now and then, each one of them, right? And so I'm going to devote this one, the Saturday minis that I do, to the month ahead by the week. So I just want to let you know that fun is coming, and I'm excited about that. But right now we simply need to do, this should be quick and easy. I want to show you my tracker. I'm on my 3rd month. I have all 11 envelopes here done, and I'm on the last one, housing. So I have 1 through 6 months here, and then the other tracker is 7 through 12. I would absolutely love to get 12 months ahead, but we will see, taking it each day, each week at a time. So for the month ahead icons, they're each $91. We always have to get our calculator, and I'm going to be bringing in my $60 for the week. All of it now goes into one envelope. So the 50 Snowball and its own, the 55 Snowball plus its own 5. So I have 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. So I have $1,200 in the bank. And this is prop money. I'll go ahead and add that back in here. And then we're going to add in our 60 for this week and see where it brings us and see if we can do another icon. So I have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 285 to add. So we're at a total of 1485. We divided that by 91 and we can do 16 icons. And yes, ma'am, that means I get to do another icon. It just feels so satisfying when that happens. So satisfying because I cannot tell you how long it took at just $5. It was just getting $5 a week for the longest time, and it took forever to be able to do an icon. And now it's sped up a little bit and it feels really good. So 1485, so I'm needing 2200. That means we have $715 to go, friend, before the year end in order to meet that goal. I think we can do it. And that is my snowball method done. And then we'll look at the other one, which uses the minis. These are my month ahead minis. So I take those same categories and I divided them into 2 binders. I put the bottom 6 envelopes in here and the top largest 6 in here. I bring $10 a week for the top 6 and $3 a week for the bottom 6. And then I took those categories and I divided the monthly amount, which for, as I said, for birthdays was 60. I divided it by 4. And so each week I need to save $15. Since we're saving small, it is nice to have that accomplishment sooner. So it's nice to have this amount a little smaller so you can feel the momentum. You can see the movement happening. So I have the month ahead tracker, and these are on my coffee shop. This is for by the week, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 weeks. This is to get yourself, I need $13.75 a week in total. So I thought that it would be nice to be able to check it off as I got each week's amount done. And it's just more satisfying that way. And I'm excited because some of these trackers should complete and we'll be able to bring some more money up here today. But we're also bringing in that extra 12, which actually that's kind of nice, right? Because being an even amount, I can bring, and this is by Saturn's Vault, by the way. This was Busy Bee Saving Money, and it was in my challenges, my binder, my mini binder on Saturday, and got completed. So I'm going to need to make, oh, actually that works out perfect. I'm going to be putting in an extra 5 in the top one because it does 5s, and I'm going to bring and I don't have the prop money. I just realized, you know what? So I take the $3 and the 5s. I take them and I convert them to prop money because it's hard to disperse and randomize $3, right? So this way you get to have fun. So what I'm thinking is, wow, that I have $3 worth of dimes, but I do not have $7 worth of dimes. So what I might have to do for this one is give each of the envelopes, because there's 6, $1, and then roll for who gets the extra dollar. Yes, that is what I'm going to have to do. And then this one, I guess I'm going to just roll and see who gets the extra 5. I'm going to lay these aside here because I've got to figure that we're working this out together. Normally I just do the small one first. We're going to set that one aside. So we are figuring this out together. Let me pull my trackers out to begin. So this is my $3 for this week, and this is the dimes for those. And let's just grab out our trackers. So we have our birthdays, and these trackers are also free on my coffee shop. And we have clothing. And we have medical. And holidays. Entertainment. And miscellaneous. So I think what I'm going to do, in order to not just confuse myself, I'm going to give each one $1. And I'll just add it under there. It's just going to be a bonus. It's not going to get marked off on the tracker. It's just going to be extra money when it goes up to the main binder. And then we'll roll to see of the 6 who gets, let's use our red one since it's special. Let's see, one birthdays is going to get the extra $1. There we go. I like it. So what I do here is I take, let me get our bank money too. So we use the prop money in order to randomize it around the 6 categories. We start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then when one of these categories get $1 worth of prop money, it gets to swap the prop money out for the real dollar. It also, when it gets completed, which yes, birthdays is going to get completed. When the tracker gets completed, it gets put up into the main tracker, the main month ahead binder. So birthdays is going to get completed today. I love it. I can't wait to do that. So we just do the normal method of randomizing for this one. I roll the D6 to say which one we're going to start on. We're going to start on miscellaneous today. And then I roll the D6 to see how many 10 cents, how many dimes each one gets. And we'll start here and then start at the beginning and go around. I will speed you up for this part. Okay, so it gets the last 3. When this gets tucked under here, it's hard for me to see that. So that's what happened on that one roll. Okay, so what is it getting today in miscellaneous? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80 cents in miscellaneous. Let's see, it had a 20 cents, so that's perfect. It's $1. So we swap out that prop money and it gets an actual dollar. So now it has $4 in miscellaneous. And then entertainment got 10, 20, and 30 cents. And it only has 40 cents still. I'm going to swap that out for 2 20-cent prop money just because I need my dimes for each week to make the $3. So I have $3.40 now in entertainment. I love watching these small amounts grow. Just makes my heart happy. It really does. Just bring a dime, just bring in dimes, bring in 20 cents. So let's swap out that for 20 cents. So we have $3.20 now in holidays. And medical is getting 20 cents. And it has 80 cents in prop. We'll swap out that two dimes for 20. So we have $2.80 in medical. clothing got a lot. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90 cents. It got 90 cents last time as well. So we'll put the extra 10 cents there. That is $1 worth, and bring that back. And so we have $4.70 in clothing. And this is the one that gets to go up to and clear out. I love it. And it got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60 cents. And the tracker is done. I will clear it off so that we can start again. So with 60 cents and 50 cents, we had 90 cents. I'm going to add the dime to make $1. And then this is 50 cents. So I'm going to swap that out for a 50 cents. Now, only the real money goes up to the main binder. So this 50 cents will still remain in the thing and will be just added to the next time. So now we get the fun. I'm going to set this aside because I got to clean it off before I put it back. And we have $5 going up into our another month ahead by the week. So what do we already? We need $15. That 5 is a third of the way. Oh my goodness. This just made us reach. I love this. This is $15. That is what we needed for this category. And 1 week is now done. You know what? I keep thinking, do I mark it? Because I know I'm just going to be cleaning it off because I have to get it ready for the next weeks, right? So that is $15, friend. I love that. So we now can go back to our tracker and we can say, let me get a thinner one, I think. I think I'll do a thinner one on this. Birthdays, week 1 is done. So then I have to decide, do I want to keep the $15 in here as I save for the rest of it? For now, I'm going to as I think about it. But I might have to clip this together to know that this is, and put a marker, a placeholder on it to show that that's week 1's worth of money, and then starting on the second. These are the fun things to decide and figure out. I mean, this is just so exciting. We are now done with 1 full week of birthdays, just saving $3. And a lot of the other ones, look, they already have cash and they already have money in the mini waiting to come up here. I am loving this method so much. We're going to put that money back in here in the bank. Where's our bank? Oh, actually it's in the mini. So let me get, I don't think I showed you that. It says month ahead as well. That is available on my coffee if you want that for your dashboard rather than want something. I don't think that's up there. Let me put the money back into Quiet Ways. This is free on my coffee. The other one is from the Enchanted Owl's Nest, Leanne at the Enchanted Owl's Nest. Okay, so I'm going to put the bank money back and we get to start on the next one, which does the dodgeball, which is my favorite way. I love it. This is our extra 5 as well. We have to remember to randomize for that. So this is the top 6, and we do it. We do the randomizing different, but the understanding is the same. And these are the top 6 that we're trying to save for. This one, though, it has to get $5 in prop money in order to swap out. So here's our $10 for this week in 5s. We use quarters in this one, and that's $5 worth of quarters. And we have debt, transportation, utilities, insurance, and food. And lastly, that big old housing is right there. So we have with this utilities is going to finish up today. Love it. And it will then go up. So we have one from here too. And this is our bank money that we will add. And then this is so fun. I love it. Okay. So let us first see who gets the 5 of the 6. All right. 4. 4 is insurance and it gets the extra 5. Nice. So what we do on here with Dodgeball, I wanted to do something a little different than the normal. And so I came up with this and I love it. And finally last week, you know what I need? Is it in here? There it is. We're going to say, where's my other 6? So it had been a streak where no one was catching the ball. But last week, finally, someone did. So they broke the streak. So what I do is each round, everybody gets a quarter unless its number is rolled and it's been hit. And it doesn't get it unless I roll this again and its number comes up. And then it catches the ball and gets all 6. And I don't know why, but I find it absolutely fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It really is. Okay, so 4 got hit, but 4 did not catch the ball, so it does not get a quarter. And 5 got hit, but it did not catch the ball, so it gets skipped. And 2 got hit, and it did not catch the ball, so it gets skipped. 1 got hit and did not catch the ball. 5 got hit and did not catch the ball. I can hear my little old puppy breathing. She's having some breathing issues, so I let her stay out here with me. I normally put her away when I film. 4 got hit and 4 did not catch the ball. 3 got hit and didn't catch the ball. I think we might have another week that no one catches the ball. As long as I have 5, I do. I can play one more round. 6 got hit and 6 didn't catch the ball. So you did not get to see anybody catch the ball and get all 6, but that's okay. It does not happen every time. Now we get to see how much each category got. 1, 2, 3, 4 is $1. So $1.75 into housing this week. And it already had $1.75. I'm going to swap out these two. This now for $2 prop money. So that housing now has $8.50. Food received 1, 2, 3, and 4, $1.50. Looks like it's going to be finishing out next week. Love it. And I'll get that dollar coupon. And then the 50 cents and the 50 cents will make another $1. And so now food has, wow, $17.25. It had 2 very large weeks that it got a lot of money from the $10. Okay, and insurance, 1, 2, 3, and 4, $1.50. Oh, I smeared that. I guess that was last week. I do not like when they get smeared, but it definitely happens. Okay, so we have $1, 2, 3, 4, yes, and 50 cents. That's a $5.25. We're going to swap all that out for a real 5 to go in there. So now insurance has $15.25. Why do those things bother me? The smeared just do. They just do. But not enough to make me redo things. There's $1.75, and utilities is now done. Let's see if we can make any money, because it does, like I said, prop money does not, nope. Well, there's 2. Okay, so I can get $2, but I think it's going to be just shy. It's $4.25, so only $5 will be going up into utilities. That's okay. The rest of that will get rolled over. We'll put that up there in a minute to the binder. 1, 2, 3, 4, $1.75 in transportation. And let's do, that makes $1. And that is $1. And that is 50 cents. All right, let's see what we have here. We do have $5 in prop, so it does get to exchange that for a real 5. So we have $10.50 in transportation. And then lastly, it's debt, and it is getting $1.75. Oh, look, it only has 1 more week, and it also will be, look, those 2 can swap out. All right, so that's $2 in prop money. And it has $4, not enough to get a 5, but it is on its way. Maybe it'll get enough next week for $1, so that 5, I can swap it before it goes up to the main binder. And that one now is done. We'll put our bank money away. And we get to put the utilities, even though it's $5. Hey, $5. I love it. I love it. So now we get to add to utilities, which is category number 9. Okay. That is $5 going to end. Each icon is $4.50. So I get to do an icon. I know that I'm pretty, so that is 10, 20, 30, and $40. I know, just making sure. $40 divided by 450 is 8.8. So yes, I get to do one more. You know, I want to feel it bigger. I think I need to feel it bigger, although it does smear. But that is $40 out of 125. I'm giving it a moment to dry. And I will clear that one off as well. So we got to finish 2 trackers on our weekly. And we've made progress. Made progress towards getting a week ahead on our month ahead. Let me check that. Okay, I am loving this process. Absolutely, but I do need to decide, since it made its match here, that has to get cleaned off as well and move that out. And then how to distinguish this, whether I just paper clip it together. I make some markers to for week 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will decide, friend. And that's just something more fun. I love designing and organizing these. I just think it is fun. I really like it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're on your way, that you've chosen one method or both, if you wish, just to make it fun, just to see the progress and to get to the goal, because I promise you it makes a difference in your financial life. Thank you for spending this beautiful Wednesday with me, and I will see you in the next video.